What's up, y'all? Welcome back to FG Unleashed, man. I'm sitting here with my partner, Rookie Cook, man, Mr. Lynwood Compton. How you doing today?
Oh, good, brother. I can't complain. Bless.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. The sun out today, homie.
Oh, yeah. And I'm seeing it. That's the thing. I'm seeing it. So that's why it's blessed. And good to see you, brother.
No, likewise, man. You know, you talking to a couple brothers, man, that grew up in the city of Lynwood, Compton, man. And we're here to talk about a few things. Matter of fact, you know, Rookie just put something together, man. You know, that's I haven't seen done in a long time, man. I probably haven't seen it done with my own eyes, man, in many years. So we're gonna get to that part about it. But at the same time, man, you know, Rook, where you grew up at?
Man, all over Compton. My family, east side, west side. My grandmother lived in the south side. So I'm all over. So it's a running joke that I know everybody.
No, shit, I don't think it's no joke. Shit, you heard me call you Mr. Lynwood Compton. Shit, I was serious. You know, how did you get to? Cause I don't know if any of y'all play Pop Warner football, man. You know, but we're gonna tell us a story today. And we're gonna get to a story today about a bond, homie. You know what I mean? Over football. You know what I mean? As kids, how old was y'all back then?
8, 9, 10 years old.
And that was Lynwood Knights, Pop Warner.
Lynwood Knights, Pop Warner. 1980 was my first year.
Man. 80, man, I was racing BMX, man. Mom's she wasn't keen on football, bro. You know what I mean? And then back then, you know, you had to walk to practice and shit. You know what I mean? Wasn't no getting no rides, homie. Wasn't no none of that. You know, now these kids, mama take them to practice, give them juices on the sideline. Nah, man. No. You know what I mean? You had to walk to practice with your helmet and shoulder pads all the way there, all the way back. You know what I mean? Me personally, I was on the southeast side of Lynwood, border with Compton, and so Lynwood Park is in the middle. Yeah. So everybody from the north, from the south, you know, had to commute to the park, to Lynwood Park, in order to play Lynwood Pop Warner, man. But Lynwood had talent, homie. I don't care what nobody's saying. If anybody know, Lynwood was talented. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Lynwood is like the north side of Compton, if you don't know.
Right. Pretty much. That's exactly what it is, you know. And for us, you know, that went to Lynwood and was able to, you know, see the dynamics of it. Man, what's some of the notables, you know, that came out of Lynwood High School?
I mean, man, if you go back, it's like I said, Alfred Jenkins, Jeff Jenkins. You had Adrian Jackson, Tracy Jackson, his sister, Linda Watson, rest in peace. Melvin Johnson, rest in peace. Jaime Fields, rest in peace.
Charles Levy.
My cousin Charles Levy. Yeah. I mean, Earl Tucker,
Anthony Burnett.
Oh, yeah.
You had, I'm going to go Keith Nixon.
Yeah.
I mean, you had some dudes that came out of it, and girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Kim Barfield.
Ernest Killer. You know,
Joaquin
can't forget
Hawkins.
the Joaquin Hawkins. You know what I mean?
It was some talent.
It was some talent. I'm going to go back to Reggie Taylor and them, man. I used to watch them dudes, man, back in the early 80s when I was a kid.
Kenyon Simmons.
No doubt. And when we used to go, before we even got to Lynwood High, we used to go up to Lynwood football games, man. And for me, it was like the greatest thing I had seen, man. Yeah. I mean, them dudes had so much time. The stands was packed. The cheerleaders was fun back then.
I went to Lynwood as a freshman in '86. I was 12 years old. But I was so happy to get to school every day. You're like, look at all these pretty women, boy. I'm only 12, so I'm like glowing.
Hey, they was fine back in the day, you know. So Lynwood, you know, All American City, you know, created All American talent, you know what I mean. And like you say, it wasn't just people who lived in Lynwood who went there as well, because you had surrounding cities. Yeah, you know what I mean. You had people like you say coming from Watts.
Yeah,
you know,
from the west side of Compton,
from Compton all the way from the west side of Compton, you know, and that's how it was. And you had mentioned earlier when we was talking that it was talented dudes that couldn't even get on the field at Lynwood High.
Yeah, that would leave and go to surrounding schools, go to Paramount, go to Downey, go to Warren.
No doubt. Like that. And I remember when Bruce Walker came, he ended up going to Dominguez. And he ended up going to UCLA and then went to the Eagles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was dudes that was you know, it was that talented. Yeah. Me myself, you know, ninth grade, we was league champs at Lynwood High, league champs, you know, and you know, a bunch of us. Then Marcus Long, you know, Jamal Bradley's, you know, Donald Jacobs, and
Nathan Ware,
all them dudes,
the younger generation after us.
So it was awesome just to give y'all a gist of who came, you know, what Lynwood was about. But let's get back to this Pop Warner thing.
Man, it was, like I said, I started playing Pop Warner 8, 9 years old because my cousin Charles, he started playing. And I was a year after him. So once I got in, He left. His team was older than us, so he wasn't on the team but 1 year, I think, with us. But the most of us that's in the reunion video that we're gonna get into, we started 9, 10, 11 years old and played at least 5 years together.
That's
5, 6 years. So that brotherhood bond that we created still is relevant today.
40 years later.
40 plus years
40
later.
plus years later.
Because I just turned 51 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So,
happy belated.
No doubt.
Hey, that's wild. Now let's get into this video. You know what I mean? As far as the video concerned, okay, how did it get started? How did the reunion get started?
So, me and Malcolm, one of our boys that played with us for 5, 6 years, and I ran in. He told me about one of our other buddies, Ronnie, came home, and then I ran into Ronnie and Dominique at a picnic, and we started talking about who we still in contact with and all this. So they're like, man, we need a reunion, man. I ain't seen some of these cats in 30, 40 years. So that was Memorial Day weekend of this year. And 2 months later, July, after making some calls and putting it out there to people in group texts, and everybody was saying they was with it. It happened. The Lord saw fit for us to be in the room the same day, 40 plus years later. No matter what route we took to get to that day, we was there.
Well, let's check out some pieces.
Man, if you need to contact somebody, Rook got the number. If he don't, he knows somebody that got it. I say, yeah, man. I try to keep in touch with everybody because, like you say, here today, gone today. Some of us we met like 8 years old. Lynwood, Pop Warner. Oh, okay. No, we here, man. People steady rolling in, man. It's a good thing, man. So you be on time. We ain't ordered yet. Everybody's still just tripping off the fact that who's showing up. And I ran into Ronnie and Dominique at the picnic that day. You ain't left already. Right here, Ronnie, right here. Terrence, Mario. Make a call. I don't know. You know him. So I texted him and asked him was it still him, never got a reply. So then I hit Skinner on Facebook and asked him, because I was like, damn, I thought they was cousins or something.
I said, let me carry you, bro. See that door right there? But you never bring your ass down that door. And before you go in this house, that door right there. You know what I did? This is honest to God truth. When I turned 60, that's the first time I ate a salad.
Oh, yeah?
I was 60 years old.
I tried to eat
I went
one.
to all of the goddamn stores trying to find a salad dressing that I could put on the
Yeah. That's Jabbar. We played Tiny Mite, Mighty Mite, and then when we got to high school, we went separate ways. Some of us went to Lynwood. He went to L.A. Jordan. That's Jabbar. Oh, there he is. up, T? What's up, brother?
From your ass on in so we can get on you because you left us. Yeah, you left us, nigga. Yeah, you left us. Yeah, we was after you, nigga. Yeah. Coach off. Remember that nigga left us? Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
His dad never could play football.
But,
He tell him what-
huh? Yeah. So he said he was trying to come, though. He said he was going to be in town. Theodore can't come. He in Vegas. He couldn't get off. Oh, she going to take a picture of him. Step back. Running back. He played running back. Nathaniel played receiver. Yeah. We gonna get some.
Make sure you got her in that right now. Please, what you need, $2?
So what you up to these days, man? What you doing?
Just waiting on our last interview from the job, hopefully this week.
I went to, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I went to a 70th birthday party, and then a couple years before that, I went to their 50th birthday party.
Your daddy, man.
Dad is cool.
Yeah.
Dad always great. Dad is always great, man.
You know something. I said, all right, no problem. I said, I'll see who available.
Not let him play. Oh, okay.
Well, I was down not to let it play. But the kids say they wanted
They voted for him to play.
Boom. Kyle. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pictures.
What's up?
Look.
It was his fault.
Yeah, that's what we said. He did. He played everything.
I remember we ran Kyle ran sweeps.
Him and Mario.
He went this way, that way. He wasn't even past him. We was at Lynwood, we was playing Commerce.
Oh yeah, Commerce. That was the game we beat 37, 40. And then we got down there to like the 5-yard line, and they called timeout. And he said, watch this. He said, tell Mario, he told me, he said, call the same play, but fake the pitch to Mario, and have Jabbar jab step and come back under, and the hole was about big as this table. Because everybody thought he was going wide, and they all took off. Parents wouldn't even let him clap our hands at the end.
Never played the demos again after that, though.
Nope. But yeah, so.
Maybon, I reached out to Maybon.
Yeah, and-
he said Jamaica. Who else is on the line?
I'm only eating circles. I haven't eaten nothing today.
But life plays out. Like I said, all glory to God, because look, 40 years later, we all right here
The
together.
dudes who was in there, man, who pulled up on you, you know what I mean? Because I know you said Malcolm McCray was there. You said Dominique was there.
Derek Winston was there. Jermaine Turner, Keon Ballou, Terry
Coach Hall
Carlton,
pulled up,
Coach
I
Hall.
heard.
I sent it to Coach
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah.
He was our coach. It was funny. He told us the story. He said, only reason I was with y'all is all them years because I told him when I came from the sheriff, I wasn't finna coach a team and make them better to go play for somebody else the next year. So I'm moving up with him every year. And that's what he did. He coached. I mean, Coach Hall was like a father figure to some of the people on the team. But he come get us game day. We be with him the whole day because we had a couple cats that was overweight sometimes.
Right.
I'm one of the smallest. If you know, back then I was one of the smallest dudes ever in the city.
Hey, I was gonna bring that up a little bit, but you know they wouldn't understand because how beefy you are now. You know what I mean? You know, but you was a little cat back then.
I told people I was 4'11" all the way to the summer before my senior year in high school.
That's crazy.
But Coach Hall used to have me in charge of all the big dudes. Talking about you better not let them go to snack bar. What I do? But I mean, they wanted to play, and that's the bond they had. Like, I'm gonna play for my brothers. We gonna play together because if I go eat this Snicker, I might be overweight and won't be able to play. So, and it created a bond that's still relevant to this day, bro.
Man, that's crazy, man. And Coach Hall, Joe Hall, lived in my neighborhood, man. He grew up riding my bike past his house and things like that. You know what I mean? He used to ask me when I was gonna come, but like I say, man, you know. It was a little different for me, you know. I had other things I was doing, and then my mother, she didn't like that football. You're gonna get hurt, you know what I mean? You know, but like I say, man, in this video, man, I see is that Fred McLaughlin. I see,
Don and Tank
Terrence Trailers, Don and Tank Cunningham. You know what I mean? Which I played ball with them later. You know what I mean?
And guard, because they went to guard too.
Played ball with them and
James Wheeler, Rob McGee, a bunch of guys came through. Derek Winston came. He flew in the furthest. He came from Indiana.
That's what's up.
He left and went to school, played ball at Purdue, and it's crazy. I was sitting at home, and back in the day when they used to have the Purdue Notre Dame games, I'm in the kitchen. I'm coming back, and I hear tackle made by Derek Winston. I run around there, and my mother, she said, "Didn't you used to play with a Derek Winston?" And so it's like, dude, to see like some of these cats that after 30, 40 years, so like I said, Derek went to college and he got a successful career. He ended up coaching at USC on the Paul Hackett staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chuck Levy, my cousin, he went to the league. He went to the league, played with the Cardinals and the Niners.
Yeah.
Don and Tank Cunningham. They were successful. They graduated from USC playing two sports, football and baseball, and now they both fire chiefs.
Right.
So, but also for all the good success we had some that made it, took a wrong path, I mean, and like
did a significant amount of time.
Oh in that room that day, you had over 100 years of incarceration on that video.
But on the positive side. They was here, homie. I see them on the video smiling, laughing. Yeah. You know, dudes came to get their lives together because I was on that end too. You know what I mean? You know, I made, like you say, mistakes and bad decisions and things and like that, man. You know, so I get it. But it all depends on what you do when you do come home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up.
No doubt. Oh, my boy, D-Dog was at Devon Boyle.
Devon Boyle. Yeah. I talk to him all the time, man. It's crazy. Me and him, we kept in touch with all the other brothers that was incarcerated. We was like a connection with all them. So that worked out, man. It was lovely. I put it together. It came together 2 months, making phone calls and everything. But like I tell them, cat, it wouldn't have happened if they didn't show up. So I mean, I did the footwork and leg work, but if they didn't come, it wouldn't have happened. So it's a shout out to both my footwork and them actually making it happen.
No doubt. But let's go back to growing up in Lynwood, Compton, man, in the 80s and 90s, man. And we were sitting here off camera a minute ago, man, talk about, man, we used to leave our house on our bike rug, tell our mama we was going down the street, homie.
When the sun come up, and wouldn't be there till the sun come back down.
Man. Y'all don't realize how far we used to paddle, man. We be all across the town, you know, on our bikes. You know what I mean?
I remember we used to ride because one of my buddies lived in Long Beach at the end of Lakewood Boulevard at the traffic circle.
Traffic circle, yeah, down there.
We used to
PCH.
ride there, stop at Lakewood Mall till we got kicked out, and then rode on to his house and was there about 2-3 hours, then ride all the way back
People
to Lynwood.
don't even know how far that was.
Yeah.
Man. You know, to go to Southgate Park or to go to anywhere we wanted to go, man. Our bikes
Right
had
to
miles on them.
Dockweiler Beach, straight down Imperial before the 105.
Our bikes had miles on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these kids nowadays don't want to walk. Don't
They
wanna
can't
go
catch
outside
the
and
bus.
play,
They
can't
want
catch
you
the bus.
to ride them.
They want you, man. You know, but like I say back then, I believe some of the dudes who was at the reunion, I know for sure.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these dudes come up in 2-parent households.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
strong mothers. You know what I mean? And like you know, if I come over your house back in the day and I did something wrong, your mom was gonna whoop my ass.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
it wasn't no problem.
Definitely.
I wasn't gonna even go back home and tell my mom I got a whoop because I was gonna get another
I was
one.
gonna say,
you know,
'cause she'll call and tell, and you'll get another whooping when you got home.
you know, so
No doubt.
And that's another thing with kids today. People don't want other people to check their kids.
Man, that's
if you
done.
bring your kids over my house,
Yeah.
you know, control your kids or I will.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
And that's the thing about it, bro. You know what I mean? It take a village, man, and we had a village.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
definitely.
We had one, homie.
We did.
No matter who house we went over, if they mama came out on our helmets, we respected that. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am, no problem. You know, it's different. You know, and now these people are raising kids, you know, to believe
Be
that they don't have to
disrespectful.
be disrespectful. You don't got to respect nobody but me. No, they not gonna make it in life like that.
Not at
You know
all.
what
It's
I
gonna be a
mean?
lot of heartbreak.
No doubt, man. But it's to go back 40 years and run into these dudes, man. You got to do another one, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because some of us didn't get to make it, so we're gonna put together another one early next year, and I'm gonna include a lot more people that's just from Lynwood, just because.
But you
And I'm
know,
gonna let everybody know.
Rook is like this too. You know, like you say, after we start getting older, not you per se, but if some of us start, you know, dibble dabbling in gangs and you know things of that nature. One thing I can tell you though is the dudes that I played on my football team. I don't care where they end up being from or what they end up doing in life. Bro, we still like this.
Exactly.
We still like this. No matter we had rival hoods.
Yeah.
Was from rival hoods. Being you though.
Yeah.
We still like this, homie.
Didn't matter.
The love didn't matter, homie. The love never changed, man. You know, and back then, even back then, you know, things were just so much difficult. We'd get into a scuffle and that'd be that.
Yeah.
You know, even with your teammate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That outside of, you know, anything else, y'all just might have a disagreement on the football field. Coach be like, line it up then. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're gonna settle your differences, you know what I mean? And it was just like I say, man, you know, we grew up on so many different pathways, and these kids is growing up now, man, that I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Oh no, I
definitely
tell
wouldn't trade it for
people
this
all
new,
the time.
Yeah.
I would not trade my childhood for nothing because I wouldn't be who I am today.
No doubt.
And it was like, man, just knowing, like I said, we on our bikes riding all over different cities, different neighborhoods, but carefree because we kids and we not. Now that we look back, it's like, man, we used to ride through this neighborhood knowing doggone well we was living over in this neighborhood. So it's like, man, what? But now you look back at it, it was like, it shaped us to who we are today.
It shaped us to who we are today, man. You know, and like I say, man, you know, for all the people who, you know, because I've also coached football as well.
Yeah.
You know, I coached over at the
me
Compton
too.
Titans for years, man. You know, I ended up being a vice president of the organization over there. And coaching them sports and coaching them youth, man, and molding them and shit.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of them don't have fathers in them.
Not at all.
A lot of them don't have that structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them don't have that male figure. So I commend all the coaches from everywhere. You know what I mean? And my sons and them, and they coaching now. You know, I don't care for the way they know me. I don't care for the way they coach. You know what I mean? Because y'all wouldn't coach like that. I taught y'all better than that.
Everything,
you know?
bro. I was gonna start coach. I coached back. It was 20 years ago now, but I tried to go coach at Lynwood Pop Warner a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I came out there the week before the season started. I was like, I got to be there from the beginning.
Right.
So I didn't want to. It would have been a disservice by the way I was taught.
Right.
By Coach All, who, like I tell people all the time, he was a hell of a football coach, motivator, but he kept it simple. He was like, it ain't a hard sport.
Yeah.
And he was like, so that, and we be talking about that now. Like, he made a big difference in some of the kids who didn't have the father at home.
Oh, no doubt, man. You know, that was the one thing that when I coached, it was more or less like that was prevalent to me.
Yeah.
I remember I went to the PJ Watts, man, and I was coming through the PJ Watts, man, and seen some kids.
We got a call, yeah. We got my boy calling.
Malcolm McCray.
Yeah,
let's get him on the line, man.
Move that over there. Put that right there. Just hung up.
Mac Attack. Come on, bro.
Hey, Big Mac, what's going on, man? This FG, man. Frank Thorne, how you doing?
What's the deal, man? Hey, I left my phone. I'm at the U-Haul, man. I'm doing, man. I'm at the U-Haul place, man.
Yeah, we just wanted to touch bases with you for a second, man. And
hey, I left my phone. I wanted to come back, but I got so much shit going on, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, look, man, we right here doing this little podcast, man, about the Lynwood Pop Warner, man. You happen to be on that team, man. You know what I mean? Hey, how did you feel, homie, about when you got back to that reunion, man, and seen all them faces from dudes 40 years ago, man, that you used to rock with in the 80s, man? What was that feeling like, homie?
I like in the rook, man. It was like, shit, I guess if I could put it into words like euphoria or something, man, it was epic. I know that. You know, and just really to see how Coach Hall was, how he just tripped off the whole vibe, man. It was nice, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. I seen the video, homie, and I was like, damn, I wish I was on that team, man. And hey, them dudes,
right?
hey, homie, that was some real cool shit, homie. And I was digging it, homie.
Yeah, hats off to Rookie, man. Hats off to Mr. Cook for putting it together, man.
Hey, then let me ask you this, man. You know, I know you remember back in those days, man. Tiny Mite, man. I be telling those, man, I wouldn't trade it for the world to be one of these new age kids, man. How you feel about that?
Oh, absolutely, man. Like. Man. Yeah, I just say that.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
Well,
it's a different breed.
Whole different breed.
This generation, they grew up inside, so they kind of soft, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Nah, you telling the 100% truth. That's just what they is, man. And you know, and the parents they help them be soft. You know, like I say, we had to walk the football practice, homie. We you know, mom, you parents take him off of the football practice. You going with your helmet and your shoulder, we can start walking, man. You know what I mean? With $2 or
it's
something.
Still daylight. Now they'll come pick you up because it's nighttime, but you walking to the practice.
Right, you goddamn right, you walking.
No doubt. But let me ask you this: like you say, when you seen some of them dudes, man, even though dudes that grew up and became from different areas and neighborhoods, I mean, the love was still there, though, huh?
Did we lose you, Mac?
From like 6, 7 years old, when you start 6, 7, 8 years old, it's like a different type of bond, man, because you become like real brothers without all the extra bullshit.
Right,
so,
exactly.
And if you grow up, we all grow up and we all go our different ways, right? And we all have experiences, and that's what helps us become who we become.
Exactly.
Keep the shit in your heart, man. You can do it, man.
Yeah, brother, man.
And you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to navigate and get through a lot of shit, regardless of where it is and who it's with.
Yeah.
The people that you grew up with, you gonna still see them as the people you grew up with.
Facts.
So, you know, that's me. I mean, I'm gonna say me. But you do have motherfuckers that fall into that temptation and allow other circumstances to dictate their actions, and they do weird and fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know? But like for us, look, Kyle Looters, man, that's my boy. Man, come on, man.
Nah, no doubt, homie. And look, you know,
Frank, nigga, you my nigga. Come on,
no
man.
Motherfucking doubt, homie.
Man, I remember Frank.
Ain't no doubt, homie. You know what
I mean? I don't know if you remember this. At Hostler, coming from Hostler one day when Inky and all them thought they was finna just get on you. Nigga, remember it was just me. It was me by myself. Man, go on, Frank, man, go on. You went on home, man, fuck that. Man, we grew up as kids now, all this, fuck that.
Right. Hey, well, listen, we gonna have to hook up, homie.
We're gonna do another one for sure.
Much love, homie. I'ma definitely be there, but Malcolm, me and you need to hook up too, homie. And I'm in Compton all the time, homie. So you know what I mean?
Okay, hell yeah, we definitely can link up. Man, I just was fucking with Unc. I was fucking with Unc and Kyle when I left the thing with Coach Hall.
Okay.
I went right up there with Kyle, man, and fuck with Big Unc
for his birthday.
Yeah, man. Big Uncle Cynthia was throwing something. Yeah, she was throwing something, but her brother was there. You know, that's my fuck. That's Big Unc, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's funny how small, because he hit me. Well, I was at his house when he came, and I was like, he was like, yeah, ooh, my boy Unc. We call him Unc. He told me his sister got a nonprofit. I need to go holler at her. And I'm like, oh yeah, where? He was like, in Compton somewhere. Of course, that's exactly what it was. So I was like, send like my godmother, man. I'll take you up there. He was like, what? And I was like, yeah. So, like you said, that's family, basically. It don't matter.
And you know how, like you say, it's a small world, because when they came out here, his mom and daddy and them, they went to the project. And all of them left there and went right there on Ludus Park, where they moved to right there. But his sister was the only one that stayed. So Udi and them and all them from young. That shit crazy, man. It's a small world, man.
Well, look, homie, I'm going to get your number from Rook, homie. You know what I mean? To tap in with you, homie. I'm going to be in the hub tomorrow, actually, if you're around. But if not, homie, we'll definitely hook up. And it's good to hear from you, homie. And like I seen you on the video, man. I seen all the smiles, homie. I like that shit, homie. Yeah, so.
Hey, keep man. Doing that was a blessing, man.
Keep your head up, homie.
Yeah, and man.
And we gonna tap in with
man, you doing your shit for sure, man.
Okay, homie.
All right, man.
All right.
Love you, Will. Y'all be safe, man.
Love you too,
y'all
brother.
Be safe, man.
All right.
Be safe and enjoy y'all day, man.
No doubt. Later, bro.
Yep. One.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Mac, man. It's crazy. I tell people all the time. I tell him too. I'm like, dude, your family was the Huxtables, bro. You had both your parents, great jobs, and it was like, man, they didn't care long. They would rather us be at their house than out in the street doing some stuff. So they was like, if we at work in the summertime, y'all come over here, y'all stay in the backyard. Don't be going hanging out in the front, none of that. So it was like, that was one of the households that, like you said, if you got a line over their house, you're gonna get your ass whipped. And that's period, point blank.
That's what's up.
But yeah, Mac, I stayed in when he had a little situation, I stayed in touch with his mother and father, because I've been knowing them since I was 8. Go by there and see. It's a hard situation, but my guy home now.
Yeah, he home now, homie, and welcome home, homie, and
welcome
home
back,
to the rest
bro.
of them, homie. And
oh yeah,
but that's what it is. You know, y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. Y'all heard it from real dudes that was right there doing it. You know, on the opposite side of the negativity, homie. You know what I mean? That dudes turned out to be all right, homie. Dudes really was wholesome, good dudes. You know what I mean? And just things happen in life that, you know, turn us one way or the other. You know what I mean? So I commend you on that, putting that move down, Rook, and man, and get another one going, man, because I can't miss the next one. I got
no
and
doubt.
A whole bunch of people feeling like me though. You know what
there's
I mean?
A lot of people who hit me. Well, why you didn't hit me up and let me know? And all. I said, well, it was just our teams at first. I said, but now that like Lynwood is so close and everybody is so bonded. Compton and Lynwood, my wife.
But y'all needed that though, y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like you say,
the gate.
Even the next one is gonna be too many people.
It's gonna. We got to find somewhere to do it bigger, because we did it at a little pizza parlor. Just like I said, going back to kids, after the game, we'll go to the pizza place. So that was like something that just stuck. Like, okay, we're gonna do that at pizza parlor. Probably doing it subconsciously, not even knowing. Right. But I did it, and like I said, shout out to them dudes too for showing up, because it wouldn't have happened if they didn't show up. I put it in, but if they wasn't there, it wouldn't have happened.
That's what's up, homie. Hey, man, you know, check this out, man. Rook did that. Appreciate y'all, man. It was a good thing, man. You know, Lynwood, Compton, definitely in the house.
For life,
no doubt. You know what I mean? And y'all take care, man.
Yeah, one love.